Hey YouTube fam, I'm finally doing this video, wear and tear of my Coach Rogue, the one I've had the longest in my possession. So I got this Coach Space Nassau Rogue March of last year, so March 2018. It was a found order from the Coach outlet, and so I received it new. You could check my unboxing of it, and I think I describe it as another Rogue. I think I'll describe the title as another Coach Rogue unicorn bag. I'll post it in the description when I did the unboxing of this, my unicorn bag. But anywho, it's been a year and 5 months, and for the first part of the year, well, a full year I've had it. Especially last year, I carried it a lot. So, because it was my unicorn bag, and those who have been with me for a minute know the debacle I went through to get this bag. From having a fake one, that I battled with the tradesy seller, to finally getting it from Coach, or authentic one. So, anywho, let's get to the wear and tear of this bag. So, for the good part of last year, I carried it like 2 to 3 weeks at a time. I think one time was like 3 or 4 weeks. So here we go. So it's overcast today, y'all. So sorry, probably the lighting won't be as great. But as you can see, the front part looks pretty good. Probably just a little dot here on this hang tag, probably from laying or something from the bead here. The luggage tag looks pretty good, or they call this the clochette. So this is where Coach used to house the keys for the lock for the first generation, but they left it as a decorated feature. Okay, so the front part looks good. Let's look at the back part of the leather. So this is glove tan pebbled leather. And with use with these bags, it is gonna slouch. Okay. Let's look at it on the side. You see how it slouches? Oh my gosh, I love that. And some of you guys don't like that. You guys like the structured look, but I like it when it slouches a bit, when the leather relaxes. So it still looks good here. Okay, let's look on the other side. All right, still looks good here on the leather. All right, let's look at the bottom of the bag. So you guys remember, I got this new, so any wear and tear is from my use. So you can see, some dots here, probably was laying on something. Let's look at the hardware out the bottom of the feet. Still looks pretty decent. You can see a little bit of a rub there, but it's not that serious. Okay, let's look at the corners of the bag. A lot of bags, that's where you get the wear and tear. So you can see right here, this little smudge here, probably of dirt. I probably could rub that off with clean that off with some leather conditioner. Let's look at this corner. That looks pretty good still. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's look at this one. Yep, still looks good. Yeah, let's look at that one. This back corner, and there's a smudge here. All right, so corner wear, I would say it's been pretty decent. Okay. All right, let's look at handle wear. Where you see the most use. So you can see here. Remember, I had used the leather honey on this, and I was thinking it's because it was dry. I think it's because of the color that's rubbing off, that ox blood color. Or hold on, I think Alana said that she discovered this accent was not called ox blood, it was burgundy. Or was it the other way around? I forgot. I know we're battling, like, is it ox blood or burgundy or Bordeaux? But I forgot. But anywho, but this, I thought it was like, oh, it's these little white spots It's because it was not conditioned enough and I was using the Leather Honey. And it did like rectify this look of this white, like, excuse me. There we go. Little white spots, but it's actually, who had told me, made a comment? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Yes, it's not coming to my mind, but she's saying it's like, it's just, it seemed like the color rubbed off. So this is, because I think she has a similar situation with the same color on one of her bags. Oh my gosh, watch, when I turn off this camera, it's going to come to mind. But anywho, yeah, so she said similar thing. It's probably not, when I had made that video, she said it's probably not that it's not conditioned. It's probably the color of the bag is actually rubbing off. So it leaves this little white spots. So you guys see it? So when I get closer. There we go. But when I use the leather conditioner, it takes care of it for a little bit, but in a few days later, it does come back. Okay, but not as fast with when I was using the Big Four. Big Four is like I didn't do nothing to it, but with the Leather Honey, it takes a few days for it to reappear. All right, so handle. Let's go to the pressure points of, when you use the bag. So here you go. See this corner, there's a crack here. All right, let's look at here. There's another crack here. But as you know, from carrying the bag, there's going to be pressure points where the seams and stuff. So you see there's a little crack here. I'm not going to pull at it because then it'll probably make it worse. I think I'll send it to Coach and see if they can do some reinforcements. But here it is. But there's still a stitch still here. It's just the sealant is cracking. Okay. And then let's look at it here. Same thing. No, this is sealant cracking. And you can see underneath here. Okay. This is black suede. So, I think with the darker color, so you probably see some little lints in here and there. But for the most part, it looks good. It probably needs a brushing. And let's look at the front part. Oh, see, I have stuffing there. I think I need to stuff one other corner so it won't cave in. So this just needs a brush. Okay. Let's see here. The zippers and hardware looks still pretty good. And another thing I'd be coming off is like here. You can see some wear on the rings. Let's see if we get it to focus. There we go. You can see some like tarnishing happening here. Okay, let's see this one. Let's focus here. I know it's overcast. Probably picked the wrong day to do this, but there we go. So you see a little bit, of tarnishing here, like where the leather meets the thing. Like this, I know with Dooney, when you had the rings on the back, you could turn it, but you can't do that with this because it's not a, it's not a circle. It's actually like a, half moon. So you can't turn it to like, clean the hardware or give it a break or whatnot. Okay. So that's that with that. Hardware with this, because I always leave the shoulder straps on here and I actually use it. So you can see there's rubbing here. Yeah, there we go. There's rubbing here and some scratches on the shoulder strap. And you can see it here from rubbing against there. And same thing, I'm assuming because I actually use the shoulder strap. Same thing. Can't get in there. No, this one looks actually good. All right, let's look at that. Let's look at this one. That looks pretty decent. You can see a little faint scratch here. Okay. And you can see that one for on this one. You can see on the clip. Let's see underneath this one. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so for the most part, hardware, you know, there is some tarnishing some places here and there, but not like, oh, so my gosh, you can really see it. You know, there is some rubbing off on some of the hardware, but that's, you know, it's gonna make sense, metal to metal or whatnot. Excuse me. So I think for a bag that I carried a lot, like, you know, for long periods of stretched out of times. I know there's some people who carry a different bag every day. I don't. I'll go like 2 to 3 weeks at a time carrying one bag. And especially with this unicorn, when I first got it, I really carried it. So for it to still look this good after a year and a half, and definitely for the first part of this year being used on a continuous basis, I think this robe is pretty good. I think it's been rained on, everything, and you don't see no rain spots. Yeah, this bag has legit been rained on. Um, I didn't use no protectant spray or anything. You don't see any rain spots. So yeah, I love the glove tan pebbled leather. It's thick and it feels nice. Yeah. I didn't show you guys on the inside. It's because it's filled and stuffed with things. And let's see how the inside of my bag looks. Like if there's any stains or whatever. Let's see how the inside looks. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. It seems like there's like a, I don't know what this is. Let's open it in the light. Let's face so we can see what's going on. I mean, for the most part, it looks good. I mean, I would say it's an excellent. The inside is excellent, but not pristine. So it's probably like have like that stuffing on this side, like this little crumb here. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Oh, that's actually fuzz from like I think a suede or something. But looks good. Oh, look at this one. Remember I've been wearing those elastics for my braces. I would put a pack in here so elastic fell in. But for the most part, looks good. Let's see here in the kiss lock. Usually in the kiss lock, yeah, nothing in here. And let's see what's in the zipper pocket. Oh, this is where I usually keep like you know, the cards and stuff. Okay. But yeah, so this is wear and tear of my Coach Rogue, the one I've had the longest. I think it looks pretty darn good. The straps still looks good. There is no wear on it. The stitches still looks good. Stitches here is still on. We got stitches here still on. Still on, still on. Nothing has popped yet. The only thing is where the stress factor I find a lot on the Rose is these inner pockets. Like you see even here, stitch look good here. Stitch look good here. It's on these corners. Sometimes you can see it stretched, but you can send that into Coach and get that repair. So like this one, I may eventually have to get it, you know, restitched. So this is just where this leather meets here. It's not like gonna compromise the bag or anything, you know what I'm saying? They'll just put one little stitch or they'll do a little glaze. See, this still looks good here. That's if I'm being nitpicky, right? And that's what we're doing right now. We're being nitpicky. All right. It's not gonna compromise the integrity of the bag. All right. Okay, y'all. So this is my Coach Rogue wear and tear of the bag I had the longest. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish it was more of a better, not overcast day, but I wanted to get it done. Hopefully it helped you to know that, you know, the Coach Rogue is very durable. Corner wear and everything, especially for a bag. And you guys know when I carry my bags, I don't switch them out every day. I carry them for at least a week. So on like the smaller bags, I carry them for at least a week, and then sometimes I do it 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. So, and especially this Space Rogue, I'll say this Rogue is the Rogue I've carried the most out of my Rogue collection, which now I only have 4. And then the second most carried will be my Holy Grail. All right. If you have any questions, comment down below. If there's any other videos you'd like to know or want more detail or wear and tear. Soon I'll be coming back and doing a video with my mom. She had cataract surgery a few weeks ago, and she had the other one done last week. So I'm just waiting for her to be on, feeling well on her, when she's up to it, to do a video on her Dooney bag that I got her, Aubrey satchel. I got it for her like 2 or 3 years ago, and that's the only bag she has, and that's the only bag she carry exclusive. So you can really see a wear and tear and see how Dooney bags have the quality and how well it lasts. So I'm looking forward to, with this, to see over the years how this Coach Rogue lasts. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful Sunday, an amazing week. Bye, y'all.